Hello, Richmond County residents. Celeste Gotell coming to you with the August 16th to August 23rd edition of What's Happening, activities and events of interest to older adults throughout Richmond County. We're really pleased to be able to bring this to you through Teleel and our partnership. It airs daily at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Our calendar is also available through various social media sites. Some hard copies are in locations throughout Richmond County. And we're really happy to be able to offer this as part of our Senior Center Without Walls project that has been funded by Department of Seniors and Long-Term Care. So with that all being said, I'm going to start off with Saturday the 16th. So Saturday the 16th is the regular Almadam Community Market at the Rocky Bay Irish Club in Rocky Bay, and that goes from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It also is the Harbor Wars. Now, for those of you that don't know about Harbor Wars, it's a friendly skills competition among fishermen and women, and it's to raise funds for the Cape Breton Regional Cancer Patient Fund. And that takes place in Little Harbor, Lordways from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That evening at the Royal Canadian Legion, Branch 150 in Ayrshire, there'll be a 45 card game in support of the Poppy Trust Fund. So that begins at 7 p.m. So that's Saturday the 16th, on to Sunday the 17th. So Sunday the 17th is the regular market in Johnstown. It's an outdoor market. It goes from 10 to 1 p.m. and that runs right through till September 7th. There's also an event happening at the Black River Church at 4 p.m. and it's called Celtic Vespers. I'm guessing that must be a music event. On to Monday the 18th. Song Circle is hosted by the St. George's Channel Hall. It starts at 6:30. It goes till about 9. Doors open to at 6 p.m. All levels of talent are welcome, and it's by donation. Also, throughout the week, from Monday to Friday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., if you're in the Discoos area, you could stop by there at the Discoos Civic Improvement Hall because the Richmond Artists Alliance has an art gallery that takes place every day from Monday to Friday, exhibiting local artists. And you can also arrange to see those exhibits by appointment as well on the weekends by calling the Discoos Civic Improvement Hall. On the 19th, the River Roots Farm Stand will be open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. There's lots of plentiful produce available at the farm stand now. The blacksmithing demonstrations continue till the end of the summer at Lenoir Forge at Ayrshire. That's every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 4 p.m. And also the Tuesday Island Tunes continue at the St. John's Center for the Arts in Ayrshire. And that is local music, and it starts at 6:30, donation at the door, and that also goes right through till the end of the summer. The Beanbag Toss at the Almadam New Horizons Club is in Ayrshire from 7 to 9 p.m. That brings us to Wednesday the 20th, and morning coffee at the St. George's Channel Hall from 10 to 12 noon. That's been going on all summer and continues to draw in the crowds every week. As well as the tea in the museum at Lenoir Landing in Ayrshire. That's from 2 to 4 p.m. You can drop in, have a cup of tea, have some treats and conversation. It's $8 a person, $6 if you're a member of the society. There's also an event happening at the Dr. Kingston Center in Lordways. It's a new event and it's called Seniors Connecting Tastes, Tunes, and Togetherness. It starts at 11 a.m. and you can call to register by getting a hold of the Dr. Kingston Center, calling Rachel at extension 3. The Concerts by the Sea will be happening. That's a free event and it's going on at the this week at the St. Peter's Marina. And it starts at 6 p.m. and it features incredible talent from throughout our county. And in the event of rain, it happens at the St. Peter's Lions Hall. On to Thursday, the 21st. Well, that's the beginning of the Lewsdale Summerfest, and that goes from the 21st to the 25th. So there's lots of activities taking place during that time frame. There'll be a family barbecue that day from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Parish Hall. There's also the regular weekly coffee and conversation from 10 till 12 noon at the West Bay Center. And River Roots Farm Stand is also open on Thursdays from 10 to 7 p.m. and that's on Church Point Road in River Bourgeois. And once again, Thursday afternoon, the blacksmithing demonstrations at the Forge in Ayrshire from 2 to 4 p.m. That evening, you can check out the card game, 45 card game at Discu Civic Improvement Hall at 7:30 p.m. and the Kitchen Rackets, which is summer jam sessions that takes place at the St. Peter's Lines Marina, and that begins at 7:30 p.m. Visiting players are welcome to sit in and join in with local musicians. There's free admissions, donations are accepted, and of course, bring along your own instruments and snacks. That brings us to the 22nd, which is again Lewsdale 175th anniversary at the Parish Hall. There's a tribute dinner and dance. I believe that's sold out. You might want to call ahead just in case. I don't think you can show up at the door. I think they sold advance tickets. The Almadam Historical Society has their Living History Month, and that's from 2 to 4 p.m. And that's at Lenoir Landing. And you can drop in at that time, and there's some interpreters there that can bring to life areas of museum life. At the Riverdale Community Center in Low River, there's a spaghetti supper happening at 5 p.m. It's eat in or take out, pre-orders. And there's also the 93rd annual Milling Frolic and Square Dance at the Johnstown Parish Hall, and that is from 7 p.m. till 12 p.m. That brings us to Saturday, the 23rd, and that kicks off the River Bourgeois 47th annual festival, and that goes from the 23rd to the 31st. And back to the Lewsdale Festival, they have a kitchen party going on at the Parish Hall with local entertainers, line dancing, etc. And that goes from 6 to 9 p.m. The Almadam Historical Society on Saturday the 23rd will be having their summer learning series, and that takes place at 2 p.m. And it's called The Dash, Stories from Our Lady of Assumption Cemetery, and it will be facilitated by Odila Boudreau. There's also storytelling at the beach in Pondville from 2 to 4 p.m. the same day, and that's at the Pondville Beach Provincial Park. Bring along your chairs and your stories, and that's sponsored by the Friends of the Almadam Provincial Park. The rain date for that particular event has been cut off, and I will have to repeat it when I do it again next week for the 23rd. So that's all for now, folks. Thanks for joining me to hear about what's happening in Richmond County of interest to older adults, but also other people from our community and our tourists that might be interested in taking part of the many activities that take place. Once again, our thanks to Gotell Community Television for their ongoing partnership and support of Seniors Take Action Coalition and the many things we do. So that's all for today, folks, and have a wonderful week.